What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe's. Just a real short video. After hearing so much about this beef tallow, I decided to try my hand at creating my own. I just finished trimming a pretty large brisket, and I've got about 4 pounds of trimmings left, fat, that I've cleaned up the best that I can. And I'm getting ready to start cooking this down to create this tallow. There are several different ways you can do this. I've seen people add in water to their pot, do it on top of the stove, the water evaporates. But I'm choosing to go the lazy way, not a whole lot of attention required. I'm going to put mine in the oven at 250. So if this is your first time checking out our channel, thanks. Look around, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. I think you're going to enjoy what you see. To our loyal fan, thank you for supporting us over the last couple of months. I keep looking forward to more awesome videos. Like I said, about 4 pounds, and I am just simply going to put them into a cast iron pot, ceramic cast iron. My oven is set at 250 degrees. Nothing else, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be covered. And after I put it in there, I'm not going to check it for probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And from there, I will give it one quick stir to make sure things are going. At 250, I shouldn't have to worry about this burning or scorching or anything of that manner. So I will see you back here in about 2 hours. All right, we're at 3 hours. And that's one of the great things about doing this in the oven. You can go off and do something else and not have to worry about this scorching or burning on you as it could if you were on the stove top. Oh man, we are getting nice cooked down, really starting to brown. So we're just going to give this a good stir. Oh yeah, we are cooking down. And as you trim, you're going to end up with little bits of meat pieces in there. That is not an issue. The liquid, the moisture from that meat will eventually evaporate. We're not going to keep this out much longer, but you can see all that good fat that's in there. So we're cooking down well. Here we are at the 6-hour mark, folks. Really looking good, man. Lots of good juices. Gonna give this a stir and let it continue going. All right, here we are. I actually let this go for 10 hours. And man, I think we've gotten everything we're gonna get out of this. I don't want anything to burn. So I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna let this cool a little bit. Look how clear that oil is. And you're gonna find that halfway through the cook, especially with the bits of meat that are in here, you're going to find that your oil is a little cloudy, but as that additional moisture cooks out, it will get nice and clear. So what we're going to do right now is let this cool just a little bit so we can handle it without much danger. We've cooled down some, and we're simply going to now start removing some of the meat to make it easier to strain. And we're also going to try to get what's trapped in here. So I'm putting it in a, what is that, a colander? All right, so we're going to do a quick straining. Got a huge gallon size measuring container, my little fancy A-Smart restaurant strainer. Pretty fine. Man, that's just about a quart and a half. Just about a quart and a half. I can still see just some very, very small particles in there. I'm gonna run it through some cheesecloth to see if I can't get those out. All right, so I've got the rest of my drippings, and man, it put us well over a quart and a half. Put us well over a quart and a half. So I'm gonna do one last straining. Got a little strainer, double lined cheesecloth. Man, that is so clean. That did it right there. So now into my container. And what I just figured out also, folks, is for the most part, if you just let this sit, those heavier particles will actually drop to the bottom, because there isn't much in the cheesecloth. But all those particles I saw are in the bottom of my measuring container. But this is nice and clean. I only have one mason jar. Wasn't prepared, but this will get the job done. So we're gonna come back after this cools. If it's done properly, this is supposed to turn white and solidify. But man, it looks absolutely great right now. The house smells great. See you in it. All right, so here's the finished product, folks. It's solidified nicely, and it wasn't too difficult. I think it's probably the easiest way to create your own tallow. It doesn't require as much attention as putting it on the stove or on the pit. 250, and like I said, I took it about 10 hours overnight, so I didn't have to do very much, and I think it's really going to work. Nice and clean, strained it a couple of times. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. Be on the lookout for a beef tallow brisket coming up very soon. Like I said in the beginning, if this was your first time, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Mom and I want to thank you guys once again for hanging out with us. And you guys take care. We'll see you when you see you.